Hello students, welcome to today's video. I hope you all are doing extremely well. We are almost done with our second chapter. We just need to cover a few more topics and then we will be totally done with the chapter. So far now whatever we are discussing in this chapter, we are talking about utility, the two goods and their utilities, their satisfaction and all that. But let me tell you one thing. If we want to have any commodity, then we need to purchase it. Without purchasing that commodity, we cannot put that particular commodity into the satisfaction of our want. So to satisfy any of our want, we need to purchase any commodity for which we want our want to be satisfied. So whenever the question of purchasing comes, we face a problem of budget. So in this video we will talk something regarding the budget. So the first thing we will discuss about the budget constraint. Well, it is true that to have any commodity, I mean to purchase any commodity, we need to spend some money on that particular commodity. But at the same time, it is also true, if the money in our pocket, is less than the price of the commodity, we cannot buy that particular commodity. The expenditure we want to do for that particular commodity, okay, instead of price, let me write it expenditure. The expenditure we want to do for that particular commodity has to be less than or equal to the money which I am having in my pocket. Say suppose the price of a commodity is rupees 10 and I want to purchase, the Q I am indicating that the number of units to be purchased, and I want to purchase, say suppose 5 units of the commodity. Then my total expenditure P into Q, I am buying 5 units of a commodity at a rupees 10, then my total expenditure will be rupees 50. Now if the money that I have in my pocket is less than 50, say suppose it is 40, then I cannot have this thing. The money income should be greater than or equal to 50. So that means money income has to be 50 or maybe more than 50, 60, 61, 51, 52 or anything. It has to be greater than or equal to 50. So that means the things we want to purchase has to be supported by our money income. So it is true that a consumer cannot buy everything he wishes. The goods that are available to him depends on his money income and the prices of the of the goods. So given his money income and prices of goods, he can buy only those combinations for which total expenditure is less than or equal to money income. Now, say suppose the consumer is consuming two commodities, one is X and one is Y, and the prices of two goods are PX and PY. And right now we have seen what was the total expenditure. Total expenditure is basically the price into the quantity. Now he is consuming two items, so this part belongs for total expenditure. Total expenditure for good X, and this part belongs to total expenditure for good Y. So now I am saying that the consumer can buy only those combinations for which the total expenditure for these two commodities, the expenditure that is done on good X and expenditure done on good Y, and if we club them together, add them together, whatever the expenditure that I am having, the total amount of expenditure has to be less than or equal to my money income. So by the very own definition, total expenditure has to be less than or equal to money income, or it can be written like that. Money income has to be greater than or equal to the total expenditure, PX X plus PY Y. So a consumer, it is true that a consumer cannot buy everything he wishes. The goods that are available to him depends on his money income and also the prices of two goods. If his money income is greater than the price of two goods, he can buy the quantities of the two goods that he wishes to purchase. And if the prices of two goods are greater than his money income, then the total expenditure will definitely be greater and he cannot buy the goods and the services that he wishes to purchase. So given his money income and the prices of two goods, his money income is M and prices of two goods are PX and PY, he can buy only those combinations for which total expenditure is less than or equal to the money income. This is the total expenditure for good X, this is the total expenditure for good Y. Clubbing them together, we have the entire total expenditure. The big chunk has to be less than or equal to money income. Say suppose I have a rupees 100. The expenditure done on good X, this part, say suppose price of good X is 10 and I want to purchase 5 units of good X, so it is 5. So together I am having 50. The total expenditure for good X, it is 50. Similarly, suppose that PY is rupees 20. Suppose that PY is rupees 20 and I want to purchase 6 units of 1. So here my expenditure is 120. So what is my total expenditure? 50 plus 120, which is much more greater than my money income. I have money income of rupees 100 only. So I cannot purchase this combination bundle. Had it be something else which is equal or less than 50, sorry, equal or less than 100, I can purchase. Say suppose now look at this. Can he purchase that? Yes, he can purchase it. Because the total expenditure is 50 plus 40 is 90, which is less than my money income. So he can purchase that particular combination. So this is the main idea of the budget constraint. The constraint simply means we have a barrier. That means we cannot go beyond our money income given the prices of two goods. So this is it, my dear students, the budget constraint symbolically. So you can take a screenshot and let's move on to next topic, the budget line. Having discussed our budget constraint, we can easily say that no combination which is greater than the total expenditure, no combination for which total expenditure is greater than my money income can be purchased by the consumer. If a consumer wants to purchase something, the total expenditure on the two goods has to be less than or equal to my money income. So budget line is such a line which shows the combination of two goods for which the money income is equal to my total expenditure. So let me write the definition. So this is the very old definition of budget line. That budget line shows all those combination of two goods for which total expenditure, I am writing here TE, but while making a note, please write total expenditure in full. So for which total expenditure is equal to money income, I am here just writing M for shortcut purpose, but you guys please write money income given the prices of two goods and the income of the consumer. So that means given the income of the consumer and prices of two goods, budget line shows all those combination of two goods for which money income is equal to the prices, or money income is equal to the total expenditure on the two goods. Here is the total expenditure on the two goods. This part is for total expenditure on for good X. This part belongs to total expenditure for good Y, and this is my money income. So the equation of budget line is that M equals PXX plus PYY. Why this is the equation? I am saying that total expenditure is equal to my money income given the prices of two goods and the income of the consumer. The income of the consumer is M. The prices of two goods, we have two goods, good X and good Y. The prices of two goods is PX and PY, and we have an income, say M. So given the income and prices of two goods, budget line shows all those combination of two goods X and Y, all those combination of two goods for which total expenditure done on them is equal to my money income. Well, now let me move further. The concept of budget line can be explained with the help of following table, assuming, just we are making a rough assumption, assuming the money income is rupees 100, price of good X is say in rupees 20, and price of good Y is rupees 10. So this is a rough assumption we have taken just to show a hypothetical example, an arbitrary example basically. So we need first 4 columns. The first column dealing with combination, specify some combination of two goods A, B, C, D, E, F. We have outlined some combinations. Now the two goods, good X, for which we have a price rupees 20, good Y, for which we have a price rupees 10, and here let me write money spent. So money spent will be is basically this equation, M equals PXX plus PYY. So now say suppose the consumer is not at all consuming in one extreme. I am saying that the consumer is not at all consuming any units of good X, and by the very own definition that the total income, the total expenditure has to be equal to my money income. So now if this is the case, he will be now entirely consuming good Y. So with that rupees 100, how much units of good Y he can purchase? He can purchase 10 units of good Y. Now let me see. What is my PX? PX is rupees 20. How many units I have purchased? 0. And 10 into 10, it is 100. So for which, so I have satisfy one condition that my total expenditure is equal to my money income. Now let me move a little bit further. He wants to consume 1 unit of good X. So if he consumes 1 unit of good X, what is the total expenditure on good X? 20 into 1. His 20 rupees is gone. He has remaining 80 rupees. So with that 80 rupees he can buy 8 units of good X, good Y, because the rupees is 10. And we are saying that he is spending his entire income on the two goods. So see, 10 into 8 is 80, 20 into 1 is 20, so it is 100 again. Well, this is it. So we have outlined some combinations 0, 10, 1, 8, 1, 6. So how we have outlined it? At first extreme, one extreme, we have assumed that he is not at all consuming any unit of good X, he is consuming only good Y. So given the price 20 into 10, so 20 into 0, this part total expenditure on good X became 0. So with that 100 rupees he is spending entirely on good Y. So how much he can purchase? 10 units, so 10 into it is 100. Now when he is consuming 1 unit of good X, his 20 rupees is gone, and remaining 80 rupees he can purchase 8 units of good Y. In the next combination, we are saying that the consumer wants to purchase 2 units of good X. If he purchases 2 units, he has spent his 40 rupees, so remaining he has 60 rupees. With that 60 rupees, he can buy 6 units of good Y. Next, he is purchasing 3 units of good X. If 3 units, then he has spent 60 rupees. Remaining, he has 40 rupees. With 40 rupees, he can buy 4 units of good Y. If he purchases now 4 units of good X, so 4 into 20, it is 80. So remaining he has 20 rupees. So with that 20 rupees he can buy 2 units of good Y. And coming to the last extreme, where he is spending his entire income on good X only. So given his money income rupees 100 and price of good X is 20, he can purchase 5 units of good X. And I hope this part is visible. If not, you can easily calculate it. Just multiply with that price and add them together, everything will result into 100. Well, now let me get into the diagram, how the diagram will look like. So in the vertical axis we are measuring good Y, in the horizontal axis we are measuring good X. Now just plot everything against each other. Good x against good y. 0, 10. 0 it is 10. For 1 it is 8. For 2 it is 6. And like that, if we plot everything, then we will be having a, sorry, I'm just doing it in a very quick way. So you can just plot everything one by one and you will get these points. So joining all those points, we get our budget line A dash, F dash. So this is it, my dear students, the budget constraint and the budget line. In budget constraint, we are saying that the total expenditure has to be less than or equal to my money income. So we have a constraint. We cannot move beyond our money income. This is the main idea of budget constraint, where we are saying that total expenditure has to be less than or equal to my money income. I have a boundary, that is my money income. I cannot go beyond my boundary. And the budget line is saying that it is a line where we are specifying combination of two goods. So in this line we are specifying combination of two goods, and for every combination, no matter it is A dash, B dash, C dash, D dash, E dash or F dash, here A, B, C, D, A dash corresponds to A, B dash corresponds to B, C dash for C, D dash for D, E dash for E and F dash for F. So whatever the combination you have, you will see that the total expenditure is equal to my money income. So for budget line, we are having that total expenditure is equal to the money income. This is done for the purpose of drawing the budget line, where we are saying that the total expenditure is equal to my money income, and we are also having one assumption that the consumer is spending his entire income on the two goods. So this is it, my dear students. If you face any trouble with the budget constraint and budget line, the two concepts we have discussed together, you can comment below on the comment box, and I will reach out to you as soon as possible. Till then, stay safe, stay strong. Thank you.